thought a simple app on my phone could turn my life into a nightmare. It all started innocently with Snapchat, a popular platform for sharing photos and videos with friends. Little did I know that a sinister presence lurked behind the colorful filters and disappearing messages, waiting to strike. One evening, I received a notification on my phone, a Snapchat message from an unknown user. Curiosity was piqued, and I opened the app to see what awaited me. The message was simple yet unsettling. A black screen with a single word: watch. Confusion clouded my mind. Who could this be? Why were they sending me cryptic messages? I brushed it off as a prank, but as the days went by, the messages grew more frequent, each more invasive than the last. Pictures of my house, my workplace, and even my daily routines started flooding my Snapchat inbox. The unseen stalker seemed to know every detail of my life, watching my every move from the shadows. Panic gripped me, and I could feel the sense of safety I once had slipping away. My mind raced with questions. How did this person find me? What did they want? The more I pondered, the more sinister their intentions seemed. I became hyper-aware of my surroundings, constantly looking over my shoulder, paranoid that I was being followed. The messages escalated from invasive to threatening. They knew my personal information, details I had never shared publicly. My heart pounded in my chest as I realized the severity of the situation. I was stalked by someone obsessed with me, their intentions veiled in darkness. Fear consumed my every waking moment. I started losing sleep, haunted by the idea of the unseen stalker lurking outside my window. Every sound, every shadow took on a sinister meaning. I felt trapped in a game of cat and mouse, with me as the helpless prey. Determined to end this torment, I reached out to the authorities, but they could offer little assistance without concrete evidence or a traceable source. I was left to face this nightmare alone, with the relentless messages and the ever-present threat closing in on me. I confronted my stalker head-on, gathering the courage to send a Snapchat message. I demanded answers, an explanation for their twisted obsession. But the response I received only deepened the horror. The unseen stalker reveled in my fear, relishing their power over me. They taunted me with twisted messages, promising to make me suffer for daring to resist their control. Their words cut deep, leaving scars on my sanity. As the days turned into weeks, I grew desperate. I tried to change my phone number and delete my social media accounts, but the messages persisted, relentless in their pursuit. It was as if the unseen stalker had become a part of my existence, a haunting presence that refused to let me go. Every interaction with friends and family became tainted with suspicion. Could they be the ones behind the messages? Was someone I trusted playing a sick game with my life? Paranoia ate away at my relationships, isolating me further in my torment. In a final act of desperation, I decided to take matters into my own hands. I set up a meeting with the unseen stalker, hoping to unmask their true identity and end the nightmare that had consumed my life. The designated meeting place was shrouded in darkness, an eerie alley that seemed straight out of a horror movie. I stepped cautiously, my heart pounding, unsure of what awaited me. But as I reached the meeting spot, no one was there, only the haunting silence that echoed through the empty alley. The unseen stalker had vanished, leaving no trace behind. It was as if they had never existed, a figment of my imagination brought to life by the twisted world of Snapchat. Relief washed over me, mingled with a lingering sense of unease. Had I escaped their clutches, or was this just a temporary respite? The scars remained physical and emotional, a constant reminder of the terror I had endured. I deleted the Snapchat app from my phone, erasing any trace of the unseen stalker from my life. But their presence would forever haunt my memories, a chilling reminder of the darkness that can lurk behind the seemingly innocent digital realm. I learned a harsh lesson, that in this interconnected world where anonymity thrives, danger can strike from the most unexpected corners. And as I moved forward, I vowed to protect myself and remain vigilant, aware that the unseen stalker could return at any moment, ready to plunge me back into a nightmare from which there might be no escape.
It was just an ordinary evening when I received a Snapchat notification on my phone. Expecting it to be another funny photo or video from my close friend John, I eagerly opened the app. But what greeted me sent a chill down my spine. A disturbing image, shrouded in darkness, with an ominous caption, "Help me." Fear and concern flooded my mind. What had happened to John? Was he in danger? I tried to reply to the message, but to my horror, my responses went unanswered. It was as if John had vanished from the face of the earth, leaving behind only the haunting image that had sent shivers down my spine. Frantic, I called and messaged him on every platform imaginable, but all my efforts were in vain. There was no trace of John. No activity on social media, no responses to my desperate pleas. It was as if he had been swallowed by the abyss, leaving me alone to unravel the mystery of his disappearance. Determined to find answers, I delved into John's online presence, searching for clues that could illuminate what had happened. As I scrolled through his Snapchat memories, I stumbled upon a series of strange photos and videos, cryptic symbols, eerie landscapes, and unsettling events that seemed to defy explanation. Intrigued and disturbed, I became consumed by the mystery, unable to shake off the feeling that something sinister lurked beneath the surface. With each passing day, the lines between reality and the digital realm blurred, and I teetered on the edge of a terrifying truth. I reached out to mutual friends, desperate for any information that could lead me closer to the answers I sought. But they too were puzzled by John's sudden disappearance. It was as if a veil of silence had descended upon his existence, erasing him from the lives of those who knew him. Undeterred, I retraced John's steps, trying to recreate the events leading up to his vanishing snap. I visited the locations featured in his photos, hoping to uncover some hidden clues. But the places were eerily empty, devoid of any signs of life, as if they had been abandoned for years. As I dug deeper, I discovered a secret online community, an underground network of individuals fascinated by the unknown and the supernatural. They exchanged stories, theories, and even rituals. Could John have stumbled upon something within this mysterious realm that had consumed him and led to his vanishing? With trepidation, I immersed myself in this digital underworld, desperate for answers. But the deeper I delved, the more dangerous it became. I received anonymous messages warning me to tread carefully, to abandon my quest for the truth. They knew about John and his fate, and they wanted to ensure I would not follow in his footsteps. The anonymous messages grew increasingly threatening, hinting at dire consequences if I continued my investigation. But I couldn't turn away. I had to uncover the truth, for John's sake and my own. In a daring move, I arranged a meeting with a member of the secret community, hoping to glean valuable information. We met in a desolate park shrouded in darkness. But as our conversation unfolded, I realized the terrifying depths of the mystery. A hidden world existed beyond our comprehension, a realm where the digital and supernatural converged. Snapchats had become a portal through which unsuspecting souls could be trapped or consumed. John had unknowingly stumbled upon this dark underbelly. And now, his fate mirrored those who had fallen before him. My heart raced as I realized my danger, the thin line between life and oblivion. The unseen forces that lurked in the shadows had taken notice of my quest for answers, and now they hunted me, determined to silence me like they had silenced John. I knew that to survive, I had to escape this treacherous web of deceit and darkness. With every ounce of courage, I fought against the unseen forces that threatened to swallow me whole. It was a battle for my life, a race against time to unravel the secrets of the vanishing snap. I broke free from their clutches through sheer determination and a stroke of luck. But the horror of what I witnessed would forever haunt my nightmares. The knowledge that a hidden dimension lurks within our digital lives, waiting to claim unsuspecting victims. John's fate remains a mystery, an unsolved enigma lost in the abyss of the vanishing snap. His disappearance serves as a chilling reminder of the dangers that lie in wait, lurking behind the screen of our smartphones, ready to consume those who dare to venture too far into the unknown.
It started like any other day, with the usual stream of Snapchat messages from friends and acquaintances. Among them, however, was a message that would forever alter the course of my life. It was from an unknown sender, and the contents were chilling. A photo of an ancient artifact accompanied by a caption that warned of its forbidden nature. Ignoring the warning signs, curiosity got the best of me, and I saved the snap. Little did I know that in that seemingly innocuous act, I had unleashed a curse upon myself that would plunge me into a world of darkness and terror. At first, I dismissed it as a mere coincidence, but strange and inexplicable events began to unfold around me as the days passed. It started with subtle occurrences, An eerie feeling of being watched, objects moving on their own, and whispers that echoed through the empty rooms of my home. I tried to convince myself that it was all in my imagination, that there was a logical explanation for everything. But deep down, I knew that that forbidden snap had awakened something sinister. The phenomena intensified with each passing day. Shadows danced and twisted, taking on grotesque forms that seemed to mock me. The air grew heavy with a sense of foreboding, and oppressive darkness enveloped my every waking moment. The curse tightened its grip around me, slowly suffocating my sanity. Desperate for answers, I turned to ancient texts and forbidden knowledge, hoping to find a way to break free from this evil force. It was then that I discovered the true nature of the curse, a curse that had plagued countless others who had dared to tamper with the forbidden. According to the ancient texts, the curse fed on the victim's fear and desperation, growing stronger daily. It manifested in nightmares that blurred the lines between dreams and reality, torturing the mind and sowing seeds of doubt and paranoia. I was trapped in a waking nightmare with no escape in sight. As the curse tightened, my existence became a living nightmare. I would wake up to find cryptic symbols etched onto my skin as if carved by unseen hands in the dead of night. The once familiar faces of friends and family twisted into grotesque masks, their voices distorted and filled with malice. With every passing day, my grip on reality slipped further away. I became a prisoner, haunted by the curse I had unknowingly unleashed upon myself. There seemed to be no escape, no respite from the relentless torment that consumed my every thought. In a final act of desperation, I sought a reclusive expert in ancient curses, hoping against hope that they would have the knowledge and power to break the curse's hold on me. The journey was treacherous, filled with danger and uncertainty, but the alternative was to succumb to the curse's malevolence and be lost forever. The expert revealed a glimmer of hope, a way to break the curse's grip, but it came with a heavy price. To sever the curse's connection to my soul, I had to confront the artifact that had unleashed this horror upon me. It meant delving deeper into the forbidden, risking my life and sanity to reclaim my freedom. Armed with newfound determination, I embarked on a dangerous quest, navigating treacherous obstacles and facing unspeakable horrors along the way. The curse fought back with every step, unleashing its full wrath upon me. But I refused to surrender. I had come too far to turn around now. In the heart of darkness, I faced the cursed artifact, the embodiment of my torment. It emanated an aura of pure evil, its power pulsating with a venom that threatened to consume me. With trembling hands, I mustered the last shreds of my courage and confronted the curse head-on. In a climactic struggle, I managed to sever the curse's connection to my soul, breaking free from its suffocating grip. The artifact crumbled to dust and its power was defeated. I had triumphed, but the cost was immense. As I emerged from the shadows, forever changed by the horrors I had witnessed, I realized the true nature of the forbidden snap, a cautionary tale, a warning to those who dare to delve into the ancient and the criminal. The curse may have been broken, but its haunting memory would forever linger, a reminder of the consequences of tampering with forces beyond our comprehension.
Thank you for watching. If you want to support our channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe and like button.